This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the agents have encountered a headless horseman on a flaming nightmare. That can't be good. So this is what GMs like to call a complex combat. There's a lot going on here. First of all, it's mounted combat, which is his own thing. Second of all, the horse is flying. And you have two creatures. You have the headless horseman and the horse, which take up the same spots, but yet they're completely different. There's just a lot going on here. So what do you do when you're running a complex encounter and you don't exactly know what to do sometimes, especially when the PCs start to do something that you weren't ready for? For example, for this encounter, I spent a lot of time understanding how mounted combat worked, but then of course they start to do things that I didn't prepare, and we quickly have to look them up. So what do? So, first of all, always side with the players whenever you don't know, especially for a complex encounter that's also difficult. If you don't want to spend a million hours looking up rules, just side with the PCs. Trust me, they're never going to argue with you if you're like, oh, okay, thank you for siding with me. Unless you absolutely know. And I'll tell you why, because if you don't side with the PCs, and if they think otherwise, they will spend the time to look up the rule to make sure that you are doing it correctly. And then if you're not, they'll get angry with you. So again, always side on the PCs whenever possible. The other thing you should do is always have PCs help you out whenever possible during complex encounters. You will note that during this encounter, John actually is very nice in helping me out, and he's looking up rules while we're actually doing the encounter. And then finally, whenever your characters start to do things that are out of the wheelhouse that you expected, just go with it. This group is the definition of out-of-the-box thinking. I have played with them for a very, very long time. And no matter what you think they're going to do, they never ever do it. Not only do they never ever do it, they come up with crazy ideas, which is why they're very good at hard encounters. Usually the harder the encounter, the better they are. And that's actually one of the reasons why I like really playing with them, because they make it difficult for me. They challenge me as a GM. Most of the times when I run encounters with these guys, it's not always ho-hum and boring, and it's just swing, hit, swing, hit. Yeah, the basic encounters, sure. But when it gets to really tough ones or complex ones or ones with lots of environmental effects or other strange things going on, they pull out all the stops and they start doing really fun stuff that makes it interesting for me as the GM, and it also makes for interesting combats. And this is definitely one of them. So as a side note, I just wanted to mention that there is a lot of combat right now. They are inside these catacombs and, they're kind of exploring them. And the way these things are always set up is that, there's a lot of encounters. They go through, they clear them out, and then they can sort of go through the catacombs at will. So do expect a bit of combat up front. That's sort of par for the course for these type of dungeons, where they have to go through, clear out the dungeon, and then they have free reign. They can go around, explore a little bit more, find the cool treasure, solve puzzles, things like that. So do keep that in mind, that there is going to be some combat, at least in the next few episodes, because they are clearing out the catacombs. And for those of you who are following along, because I did post the map on the Roll for Combat Discord, they are on the western side. You'll see an area that is like open up to a gigantic chasm. That is where they are. They're right near that area, so you can follow along. The map itself is absolutely gargantuan. They are in the southern portion of the map. So everything you see right now, they're in the south. They haven't really gone through the northern area. That is going to be explored later. But right now they are on the bottom of the map and in the southern portion. So keep that in mind. And again, if you have any questions, you could always ask me on the Discord channel. I'll be happy to tell you exactly where they are and what they are doing. But with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Okay, with show notes this week, there's a lot of updates. Okay, RPG Superstar Battles of Bestiary. As you all know, there is, well, a lot going on. First of all, very important that we are going to be doing a Kickstarter for this because it will be actually easier to do fulfillment and to get the book out to everyone who wants it. The other reason is that I kind of lost my mind. I thought to myself, you know what? The book is really cool. I really love this book. And I think it has a lot of amazing monsters and some really amazing new rules and lots of stuff that you can use in your game. But wouldn't it be great if we can actually build around the world of the Battles of Bestiary and use all the monsters and all the cool new rules in other systems besides, your own homebrew? So, when the Kickstarter launches, and we're looking to launch it either the end of July or the end of August, depending on how quickly I can get all my stuff together, but be on the lookout for it. And all I'm going to say is this is the new team that's going to help create some new aspects centered around the Battles of Bestiary. We have Mark Seifter, we have Patrick Rennie, and new to the team, we have Ron Lundeen and Linda Zayas-Palmer. That's right. That is the team who's going to be working on Battles of Bestiary new stuff. So yeah, it's basically all Paizo people. It is going to be awesome. And not only is it just Paizo people, it's senior Paizo people. These people know what they're doing, to say the least. So yeah, you're going to have some incredible content. So when the Kickstarter launches, it's not just going to be the Battles of Bestiary. That you'll be able to get. And as I said before, that is done. That is ready to go. I'm just using the Kickstarter for fulfillment. It's going to be much easier for me to get the books to you. The other thing we're going to be doing, special edition. That's right. Everyone asked for it. Well, you got it. It's going to be awesome. Really beautiful, unbelievably gorgeous cover, and a couple of other cool things in the special edition that you can't get anywhere else. You're going to love it. And cool new stuff that's going to be created just for Battle Zoo and the world of Battle Zoo and the beasts and the new rules and everything else. You will find out about it very, very soon. We're getting all the new artwork. We're getting all the new information. We're working on it very hard, very quickly, and this will be incredible. So I'm sure one of your questions is, well, is this going to be delayed? And the answer is a little bit. A little delayed, sort of. This is what's happening. I don't know if it's going to make Gen Con now because I can't legally print it while a Kickstarter is going on. So I had to stop the presses for now. But if you go to Gen Con and I am there with you, I will definitely show you the book. I'll answer any questions you have whatsoever. So I do apologize for that because I know some of you are very excited to get it at Gen Con. But I promise you I'll make it up to you in some other way. I will think of something. Trust me. I will bring something to Gen Con to give to you that will make up for it. Trust me, I will make sure that you are well compensated. But once the Kickstarter is done, the book can immediately get printed. The PDF version will be ready to go, so that can go out pretty much right away. As for the Kickstarter itself, the Kickstarter will be coming out either the end of July or the end of August. We are trying very hard to try to make it. I'm trying to figure out when to do it. Supposedly July and August is not the greatest time. I'm thinking starting at the end of August because that way at least we get some Gen Con and September action. And for some reason, even though a lot of people are at Gen Con, there's a lot of traction I've noticed on the websites whenever Gen Con is going on. So that might actually be a better time to do it. I also will have 1 million interviews set up with myself and the team members, and we're going to go through all the details of everything we're working on. But trust me, it is going to be incredible. And if you're going to want to follow this, I'm going to set up a URL. It's just going to be kickstarter.rollforcombat.com, and that will redirect you to the Kickstarter. Right now it doesn't work, but I'm going to make sure that that's all set up. I actually have it almost ready, almost done. I'll submit the Kickstarter, get it approved, and then you can bookmark it and get it ready. And there's one thing I do ask is that this is going to be a lot of amazing content for Pathfinder. And I know right now, no one is doing Pathfinder third-party content. Everyone is doing Dungeons & Dragons in 5e. Everyone. And I've spoken to people, and the main reason they don't do it is because they feel there's no market for Pathfinder. They feel that even the smallest market for 5e is bigger than the largest market for Pathfinder. So I am going out on a limb. I am putting a lot of time, a lot of effort, and using the best of the best people to make sure that you have a product that is as good, if not better, than a Paizo product, and that you will want to use this in your game. I'm also not wasting a lot of energy on things in the Kickstarter like, I don't know, like a stuffed animal or something, or things that you are like, oh, that's really cool, but does it really help me? Does it really give me content that I can use in the game? And the answer is no. You know, these are things just to beef up the price of the Kickstarter. I'm insane. I'm giving out more content. I'm actually using Kickstarter to make more stuff. So you're going to get not just the Battle Zoo Bestiary, but more books and more content to support your game. I'm not giving out crap that you just put on your shelf and then just sits there and never ever does anything ever again. I'm going to have a couple cool tchotchkes, but these are ones that even I want, so keep that in mind. But I am making sure that there's a lot of value and a lot of bang for your buck so that you get stuff that you can use. So prove me wrong. Show me that a Pathfinder Kickstarter is worth the effort, because if it is, I have many, many, many more books coming out after this. I have already started writing them with Mark and this team. And this team, this is becoming like a core team. After the book was done, the Battle Zoo Bestiary, Mark and Patrick came to me and said, hey Steve, what else do you got? This is so much fun. Let's do some more. So I'm like, okay. And then other people started to come out of the woodwork saying they want to join the team. So suddenly I'm getting this awesome core team together of professional developers who want to work on the Roll for Combat Battle Zoo line. And that just means awesome, cool stuff for you. And trust me when I tell you, the quality will be amazing. I am not skimping out on anything. It is going to be the best of the best. You can put this right next to the best role-playing books you have, and it will hold up in every aspect. Physically, the book will be as good as a Paizo book. The writing will be obviously as good. The artwork will be as good, if not better. And the content itself will blow you away. Trust me. In fact, if you're a Patreon member, you can actually hear us using the new content in the Malevolence game and see it in use, so you know exactly what we're doing. Which brings me to the next thing. If you want to actually watch us play, you can join us. Patreon, $5 a month, that's it. Actually, we got a lot of new patrons. It is really turning into a party. I love it. Now we have like lots of people actually hanging out. They're talking to each other. The games, not that they were, quiet, but it almost was like, I don't know, watching golf. Like, yeah, people were talking to us during the game, but they were being very respectful. And that's one thing I was thinking that's very different between our game and other games. Like, sure, you watch people playing on Twitch, but they're just playing their game. They're kind of ignoring the audience. No, not our game. Trust me. We are typing along with the audience. We're always engaging with you. We're always talking to you throughout the game, especially Three Ring Adventure. You will see everyone jump in, talk to all the patrons, hang out with you, chat with you. We are very engaged with the audience during the game. Not just before the game, but during the game. So make sure you check that out. Just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com if you want to become part of the very cool Patreon community. And of course, do check out the Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. And also, don't forget, if you get to level 10, you get a free t-shirt. I keep forgetting about that. All you need to do is post, and voila, you get a new t-shirt. Also, we have a new officer for the Roll for Combat Lodge. I've been so busy that we got a brand new officer who's going to help run the lodge and all the Pathfinder and Starfinder Society games. So make sure you check that out. Anyhow, I'm rambling for a long time. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode. So you're kind of seeing what's going on. This is like a large loop. You're starting to get the hang of it. Like, okay, like you kind of have gone around in a very, very large loop. And to the south of you is back to statues. Looks like you've gone up north about, 60 feet, going to the west about 100 feet, and you see corridors, and Dougie hears the clopping coming from... Oh, stop.
Oh, no.
Chris Beamer is playing Lo Mang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
That's all you need
got his
to get.
attention.
That's as far as you got. That's as far as Dougie gets. And Dougie sees what's causing the clopping.
It's
Clip,
a
clop,
pony. A
clip,
pretty
clop.
pony.
Clip, clop.
Is
Clip,
it
clop.
a pair of coconuts banging them together? Oh my.
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
Oh, my.
Oh, no, it's not. You see. Oh, baby. I have to prepare. This one is 3 pages long.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. You see floating and clopping on the air. It's a combination of floating and clopping. You see a restless and terrible undead creature wandering through the halls. You see a headless horseman clad in full plate with spears on its side with a massive bastard sword in its hand and riding air and smoke.
Oh. Ooh.
It looks like a nightmare, but that is.
Yep.
And I will tell you that you're in trouble because there's artwork for it. That is the sign of you being in trouble.
Handouts?
That is what you see in handouts. Look at that thing.
Oh, man. Wait,
That is nice
what's
art.
going on with his head?
Dear.
He has no head. He's a headless horseman.
What is that, though? It looks like there's weirdness. Oh, it's actually... Oh, that's his shoulder epaulette.
Wow.
I see. Okay.
It
Got
looks
Oh, yeah,
like he
yeah.
has had the
Oh, man.
Mandarin technique performed on him.
Oh, no. I don't
Of
like
course.
this thing already. Is it a ghost? What is it? Wait, what kind of roll is that to know what it is? Is that an occult roll?
If I heard roll for combat, I would say stop, you violated the law.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
because I want to try to demoralize it.
Gomez, go arrest that thing.
It's going to be under arrest.
Do you have a permit for that mount?
Roll for combat.
Stop, you violated the law.
Ha!
Stop, you violated the law. You gotta put a little more oomph into it. That's like not gonna work.
When you roll for initiative, you can yell a mighty battle cry and demoralize an observed foe as a free action.
Okay, well, you see a horse
great.
and you see a headless horseman. Which one are you doing?
That's a good question. I'm not going to play games. I'm going to try to demoralize the headless horseman.
Okay.
It seems like that
You
shouldn't
can always
work on so
roll.
many levels. Just because he has no head, he can't even hear you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He doesn't have to hear me because I have the intimidating glare.
He can't
Like, I
see you.
can
He's
just
got no
look at
head.
him. Yeah. Well, then he's not very threatening. He's like,
That's
then
true.
we're fighting Ray Charles. What do we care?
Okay,
I know.
roll. Let's
Ray
see.
Charles had a head.
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
Wow, that is mean.
But do it. Get
Skills.
him. Get him.
Don't make fun of
Intimidate.
Ray Charles. Ray Charles is blind.
That's a crappy roll.
22? What do you mean? That's an excellent roll.
Plus 18.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
terrible.
plus 18, dude.
Oh, what's that against?
I rolled a 4.
What's it against?
What is it?
It's
a
against
DC?
Will. It's against Will.
Oh, he has to make a will save.
You beyond fail.
Yeah.
Almost critical fail.
I rolled a 4. What do you want?
It's pretty bad.
It's good that it's a free action, though.
That is good.
It's like
Well, guess
totally
what?
bonus.
It gets to do a free action on you.
Oh, no.
Oh,
that's not so
yes. As you see this
I would have rolled
creature-
better if I actually enunciated like you suggested. If I actually gave it.
See?
Oh yeah, measure the distance between you and Lomang. Yes,
no, it's
you.
all of you. Okay.
Ah.
Dougie, Lomang, and Gomez, you see this creature. You are frightened as it gives a frightful presence. It is terrifying you. Everyone give me a will save.
Oh my god! I feel like
Ooh,
the
I
boost
just
immediately
boosted my
gander.
Jesus, my
You're like,
word.
stop
I
at
feel
the
like
name of the law!
I feel like I can dish it out, but can I take
Guys,
it?
I'm gonna be running away. So
You
Will
literally-
is my worst. So let's see.
Here we go.
Is will save?
20
Jeez, that's a
failure.
Fail.
It's a will
God,
save.
7.
Yes.
I roll a 7. Jeez.
19.
19
Terrible.
fail. 33 success.
So now my successes on will saves count as critical success.
Okay, you're lucky because success is frightened 1, but critical success, you're not affected. Those of you who failed, oh boy. Frightened 2, which is really, really bad. Frightened 2 makes it so that all your basically rolls are -2.
Yeesh.
Okay. On top of that, the horse has an aura of smoke of 15 feet around it.
Just out of range, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like you're just out of range. And everything you see has concealment. So the Headless Horseman has concealment. The Nightmare has concealment. And it looks like that if you enter that smoke, you are going to be coughing up a lung.
Dark vision doesn't cut through that?
No. Concealment's concealment. Okay. Now, it hasn't even started yet. I told you. I have 3 pages of notes.
Yeah, he's going to run into us, and then we're going to have to get that smoke immediately, I'm sure.
Oh, you're totally... This thing is beyond hard. There we go! Oh, charge! So it will bring the horse and the headless horseman into you. He sees you all, and he's like, oh! Starts coming towards you. So, everyone who is in the smoke within 15 feet, give me another save. Let's see. Yep, that's all 3 of you.
Reflex.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
God damn it.
Fortitude.
Ooh, there we are.
No, it only happens... Sorry, you don't need to do it. It only happens in the beginning of your turn. So, you actually don't need to worry about it yet. So, at the beginning of your turn, you're going to have to do a Fortitude save as you're breathing in the smoke. So, the first action is that he moves closer to you. Second action is he is going to...
What's his name? Frefferth? Frefferth? Frefferth?
Yes.
Hoffenpfeffer. Freffer. Freffeneffer.
He is going to use his magical sword on Dougie. Are you ready to see gargantuan amounts of damage?
If he hits, it's not 100%.
Does a 39 hit Dougie?
That's a crit.
Oh my god.
54.
No, that's not it. I'm not using that.
Oh.
So that is 38 points of damage.
Oh, he's wielding it two-handed. Oh, wow.
Maybe we'll need next week to roll new characters.
No, he's not using it two-handed. He's using it one-handed. If he was using it two-handed, it would be 2d12. This is only 2d8 plus 12.
Oh, it says D12 there. Oh, I don't know.
That's if he does it two-handed. So that's the first attack. And the second attack is he will also use his sword on Dougie again. 22, though. Misses, though, because he rolls terrible.
So, what did he hit for damage?
The first one was 38 points of damage.
38?
38 points of damage. And then...
Well, that took a lot of damage
Wow.
out. Yeah, I just went down to half dead.
Don't forget your lesser mistform potion.
Oh, and your AC is down by 2 because you're frightened. on top of
That's-
that.
Oh.
So it almost hit you. Actually, the 22 missed you by 1.
By 1. That potion's just not going to do it. This guy's not going to be affected by that.
It is. It's
Oh,
concealment.
they're affected. Everything's affected by everything. It's very rare that you won't. Okay, and then the Nightmare gets to go. He'll just bite you with his jaws, Dougie. 18. It rolled a 2. It misses.
Nice. Good. Thank
That's
God.
pretty low.
Dougie, you're up. Give me... Now you give me the Fortitude save.
Oh, good. I throw away my natural 20 for a 3.
15. So you are sickened 2.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my God. What does that do?
He's got like endless negatives.
Yeah. You're going to have to handle this one without me, guys.
Sickened
I'm
means
not
you
gonna be here
can't
for a while.
you can't take any elixirs or potions,
Oh,
and all your checks and DCs are -2.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is use my badge. That's one action, right?
Frightened also makes all your checks and DCs -2. They don't stack, so I think it's just -2.
Okay.
You're using your badge right away.
Yeah.
Right? You heal yourself.
Okay. And it does 24? Is that right?
It does 18.
18.
Is that right? Yep, 18. So you heal yourself 18.
All right. Second action. Oh, gosh. I'm going to. What do I want to?
So the way it works,
Wait, what's going on? Oh,
I'm just trying to move.
oh,
him
you're
off.
trying to. Yeah, you could just move him right next to. Put him.
The way it works is that he's on the nightmare. The nightmare takes up 4 squares. He is on all 4 squares. So, because he's mounted on this horse, you can hit him from anywhere. All right,
That's
Dougie,
cool.
what are you gonna do?
Can I hit him from around the corner?
At a massive negatives, yeah.
All right.
You will never hit him.
Yeah, I just wondered. All right, so I'm going to do for my second action. I'm going to warp my weapon into a rapier.
What the hell does that do?
Well, it's the shifting. Right now, it's that stupid.
Oh, I thought you
mace.
moved it back to the rapier. Okay, yeah, it's back to the rapier.
Yeah, I never said I did that. Okay,
I'll
it's-
say that you did it. I'll say you can say
That's
you
its
did it.
default form.
I can say it was default that you put
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend an action on that.
Okay, so all right, then I have 2 actions. I'm going to attack him, just a regular old attack.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be with. Oh, natural 1. Wonderful. Okay,
You're attacking him or the nightmare?
I'm attacking him, and
You miss.
should I attack? Well, it doesn't look like
I
it
don't know.
matters.
do a
Doesn't look
second
like
attack.
it's gonna matter. I'm going to skirmish strike him for my last
Okay.
action.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to move or step
Okay.
when I do that.
Go.
So it's the second attack.
I tried to make this as easy as possible for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's so many buttons.
believe
and
it or
they're
not-
kind of hard to read.
You roll a 30, you hit. Maybe. You give me a flat check. AC 20.
20%.
A 1 through 4, you miss.
Okay, so I'll roll a d20.
Correct. You hit. You do 9 points of damage on him.
Are you
Congratulations.
serious? All right, and I'm going to do a step there.
Oh, well, actually, yeah. I'll give it to you. Actually, I screwed up. You wanted it because you were frightened and all that stuff. But I'll give it to you because I messed up.
Oh,
So-
like how would frightened affect that?
It's all your everything. It's -2 to everything. All your
Well, yeah, but I would have had a 28. Would that miss?
Oh, God, yeah.
28 would miss?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's only 9 damage. Feel free to add it back on. I mean,
It's all right. I messed up. Lo
Oh,
Mang, you're
man.
up. Give
All right,
me a
so-
fortitude save
Oh, yeah,
immediately.
let's do that first.
27, you're fine.
Sweet. All right, so what kind of check is it to, like, identify these things?
Religion. Well, it depends. The headless horseman is religion. The creature it's riding is religion, arcana, or nature.
Nothing is a cult, right?
Nope.
All right, so is that a free action to do that?
Nope. It's 1 action.
Oh, okay. I
It's
don't
free
have-
for Basil.
I don't have an action to spare. So first action, I drink my lesser mist form elixir.
Okay. You drink that.
I think we got to form the line here, kind of. All right, so I'm gonna enter crane stance,
Okay.
and shit, I'm not sure what to do. I can't attack.
You can attack him.
what do you mean you can't attack?
Not from here.
You have to move up.
I know, but that's 3 actions. Like crane stance is 1, drinking a potion's 1, right?
Yes.
And now I have 1 action.
You're right. You won't be able to do it.
You know what? I'm gonna get it ready because I think this might go a while. I'm gonna take out the another lesser mist form elixir potion,
I don't know if you... Okay. You do that.
and I'm done.
Gomez, you're up. Give me a fortitude save.
Here you are.
You were fine. 26. Good job.
Nice.
All right, so 3-round action. I summon an air menfit, and I say, Air menfit, your job, and you will accept it, is every single round cast Gust of Wind and get that smoke off of us. Focus it on them and not on us, and fly around and just constantly gust of wind them and blow that foul stench away from us.
I like that.
Nice.
Interesting.
And don't get killed. And don't go near it. Don't get killed. It's a 60-foot line. You can stay a little bit further back, Menfit. Use some smarts. Use some tactics.
You can fly to the ceiling.
Yeah, you can fly to the ceiling, get the angle on them, and blow it down, and
Well,
don't get hit.
this is where it gets interesting. So, okay. He only gets 2 actions. So, what is Gust of Wind?
I don't know. Innate spell, whatever.
But it's 2 actions.
Yeah, sure.
Can't continue to fly, so he's going to have to go on the ground because he's he can only do 2 actions around.
Well, it's okay. I mean, he can get into position this round and then start it next round. I'm not gonna.
Well, you tell him. Well, he can only do it. He can only do it once, and he can't fly. So put him where you want him, and that's where he's going to be because he can't go anywhere else.
And what it's like to fly.
Fly is an action, and he only gets 2 actions per turn. So he can either fly and attack, or he can gust the wind.
He gets 2 actions per turn. Or does he get 3?
Because he's a minion. That's what they get.
Oh, all minions only get 2 actions.
I believe summon creatures do too. Let me double check.
Which is what that is.
And just to speed things up, here I'll just place him in this corner. Just place him in that corner that's directly to the left of my character.
Nobody puts the method in the corner.
I'm putting the method in the corner.
Minion. Here we go. Minions are creatures that directly serve another creature. A creature with this trait can only use 2 actions per turn. It can't use reactions. A minion acts on your turn in combat once per turn. When you spend an action to issue commands. For animal companions, you command them. For summon minion, you sustain or spell, or it's a sustained minion, so it gets 2 actions. That's it. All summoned creatures get 2 actions.
All right, so minion in the corner, keep the wind on them, get these fumes off.
Okay, well it gets to go.
And gust of wind has
right
there's like a crappy saving throw that he has to make in order to be able to do things too. It can conceivably do something to him, like knock him prone or. On a critical failure, you're going to knock him down and do bludgeoning damage, but that's unlikely.
32. 16.
Oh, the creature. Oh my god.
Did the nightmare fail?
Yes.
Oh, that's really
funny.
funny.
The creature is knocked prone.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
that's
God.
freaking hilarious.
All right, so let's back up. So what ends up happening, the air method...
So the rider gets thrown.
Not necessarily. Never. No, it doesn't say that.
Maybe.
All I know is how real life works, and usually whenever you see a western and the horse falls, it's not very good for the rider. I think we could all agree on that.
Oh, look it up.
But did he get blown back?
The creature's pushed 30 feet, knocked prone, and takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Correct.
Good job, little Memphis.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking
up.
Find a good
Well,
name for him.
actually,
hold on. What's a good name for him?
I'm guessing that the rider would have to make a save too, and if he makes
He
a
did.
It's got to
save,
say.
He did. Here, he made a
Probably
32.
did.
He's fine.
okay, so then he maybe wouldn't go.
Well, they're both in the area of effect, so they both make a save. But there's got to be it's like something when something happens to your mount, something happens to you.
If a mount is knocked out, the rider might be able to dismount without trouble if the mount was stationary. But if they were in motion, you should probably have the rider attempt a reflex save.
There you go.
If they fail, the rider is thrown a short distance and falls prone. Setting a simple expert DC of 20 often works well for such checks. I'm sure this guy's going to just laugh at a reflex save.
Yeah, he jumps down, no problem, with a 28. So he jumps off his mound as the mound crumbles to the ground, and he is now standing in front of you 30 feet away. Basil doesn't even know what's going on. Okay, Basil, you're up. Sorry, this is a very
all right, and that Memphis name, by the way, is Zarnothanth the Magnificent, first of his name. That is his name.
I like it. That's grandiose.
Well, when this first started, I could see the corner of him, but he seems to have moved when he got knocked back, so I can't see him anymore.
I saw the method do its thing, I guess.
So I'm going to...
unless there's some crenellation in the ceiling that he could cling to and have that be his perch, then
he's on the ground.
Then can you put him in the corner because he should be in the corner.
All right.
I make him manifest in that corner.
Okay, go, Jason.
All right, first action, I'm going to put my sword cane away. Second action, I'm going to pull out my bow. It's bow time. And I guess that third action, I'm going to move up to a better position to see and possibly shoot at him.
Just got to aim over a little goblin.
15, 20.
Yeah, use me as cover.
That's pretty good.
Whoa, you really went out there. Okay, you done?
Yep.
Fifth. Oh, you pissed him off.
In the anime Konosuba, they fight a headless horseman. This is so far is working exactly like that fight.
Nice.
Furfeth takes a spear and throws it at the air method.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye, air method.
Did he miss?
22. I think the air method has a armor class of 16. So
Partially ethereal, though. No.
no, and does 13 points of damage. So goodbye.
wow.
We barely knew ye. He literally just throws it right into him and just poof, there he goes. Remember Sleepy Hollow, how the headless horseman came to you as if it was in like you were certain to die? That's what this thing is doing. It is so certain you're going to get destroyed. It actually was one action to pull it, another action to throw.
A third action to charge. Yeah.
It's not even charging, it's just moving. He's
Okay.
just walking towards you. And, oh, did I mention that damage you did to him? It healed.
Ugh.
It's healing
Okay,
very
we
quickly.
have to run or something. Something's wrong. This is
No, we
wrong.
gotta fight.
The nightmare stands up and clip-clops back down to the undead guy. Dougie, you're up.
Don't lose heart.
This guy just got floored and dismounted by a first level Memphit.
That's right.
Right? We should stick for a couple more
Don't
rounds.
lose heart,
All right,
Dougie.
I'm hitting for 9. That it's. I mean, I usually hit for more, and I'm just saying.
We'll make it up in volume.
I'm wondering if a push would work right now. I'm strong. Yeah,
Strong
'cause
like
there's-
Bull?
There's a bull rush. I didn't think of it until he moved in that position.
Yeah, because he's off his horse now, but still, I think we got to mess him up.
I have a plus 17. I know there's a -2.
And you might miss him and go off the edge yourself into the abyss. If you miss, you die, because that goes to nothing. That's to a bottomless pit beneath.
Actually, it's not. It's called shove. It's one action.
Yeah. No, I know that well.
Uh,
You can try it. It's actually not a bad
Is it
idea.
a large? Is it? It can't be one.
He's
it can't
not
be more
large.
than
Okay,
one
here's what's
size
in front of
larger.
you.
Okay.
The
yeah,
nightmare is standing in front of the endless pit to doom to the west, and Farfith is half there and half not. If you shove him and push him off, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I only need one free hand, so
Do it.
I'm gonna drop my main gauche, and yes, that's probably
You have to
If
better.
you
step
critically
there.
fail, you lose your balance, fall,
You have to
and
step
land
there
prone.
because it goes
Step
against. It
there.
goes in the opposite direction. So if you want to push him into
Yes.
the pit, that's where
Yeah.
you have to stand.
Okay,
You
so I'm gonna do that, and I guess it's just an athletics check.
can't- I guess so.
Don't be
Push.
Frodo and Gollum. Don't be Frodo and Gollum.
Oh, that's a good roll.
30 against what?
Okay.
Against his fortitude DC.
Okay, hold on.
Save?
It's a no. It's your opponent's fortitude DC. Yes.
Good job.
Here's what happens. Dougie, you manage to run up to Farfel. You shove him over the edge of the pit of despair. The nightmare is standing there, but the wind is still going, dispersing the smoke, so you don't need to roll anything. As Farfel falls over to the pit, at the last second, he grabs an edge with his free hand, and he is dangling from the edge over the pit of despair, because he did grab an edge, reflex save 32. So you have one action left. What do
All
you
right.
do?
The question I have is, did I critically succeed in shoving him? With
No, because in fact you rolled
okay.
a 28 because you have
28. Yeah.
sickened and frightened on you.
Yeah.
And you actually barely succeeded on pushing
Okay.
him off.
All right.
Barely.
Lomang, stomp those fingers.
Yeah.
He's got.
You have one action left.
Yeah. You know what? I have my strike. I've got my step, and
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yes.
Strike. However, that
You're
is
gonna
subject.
get in my way, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give you your way, and it's subject because that is a second attack. So I'll have it that'll be a -5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step and strike this way, and hit the nightmare.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to. This will be my second attack for my
What if you
rapier.
push the night? Well, the nightmare can fly, probably.
It can fly. It actually
And
flies.
it's also a horse. It's probably significantly harder. to
And
push.
there's a whole bunch of minuses, I'm sure.
But you know what I am, though?
you
I'm a
miss.
Titan wrestler. I have that.
I know you have that ability, but it actually flies, and
Yeah,
you
it
see it
flies.
like it's kind of like on the ground, but it's also floating a little, so that will do nothing. Hello, Mang, you go.
All right, so
Do it, Melmang.
What is it? What did he say? Star Trek 3.
To Hell's
enough
Hearth.
of you. Yeah.
I stab
No,
at
it's
thee.
like when he
No,
takes,
no. It's like I'm sick and tired of
I've
you. or
had
something like that.
enough of you.
Yes. You Klingon bastard. You killed my son.
I'm having movement issues. Oh, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
Okay.
There, yeah.
All right, so I will move there and I will try the shove
Okay.
to kick him off the rest of the way.
Okay.
I kind of want his sword though, right? That's a magic sword.
It's a fair trade. If we can end this easily,
let's
that's
get
a fair
out of
trade.
here.
That's
Yeah.
a
I
good.
could
That's,
get
a,
greedy
that's,
and go
a,
for
that's
the
cheap. That's
disarm,
a cheap price.
and I could go for the disarm and then the knockoff. Get greedy.
Can
That would
you
be a
do it
second
the other way
attack.
around? Can you knock him off and then while he's filling about, reach out, grab his sword?
No.
Yeah, that would be a second attack. I would just go for the knockoff.
All right,
It
I'm
has,
gonna go for
the sword is amazing. It has a name.
Oh,
That would be a great cinematic scene. though. You knock
I'm
him
sorry,
off.
I am the owner of all named weapons.
how do
He
you
lets go of
That's
his
mine.
blade while he's flailing as he's falling, and you just reach out and grab it.
how do
That
you
would be great.
disarm again? My greed is taking over.
You know, it falls to the floor. You don't grab. You can't grab it for a disarm. There's no way.
No, but maybe it would fall like because he's I don't know, like he's got his hand on.
It's
I
a
guess
bottomless pit. It's a
Well,
bottomless.
actually, if he's
pit.
holding onto the edge, he's holding on with one hand. And
He's
the
holding
sword
it
in
with
the
one hand, and then the other hand is like down with the sword. So
Throw me the
that's
sword,
fine.
I'll throw you the idol.
other. Exactly. I'll throw you a hand and lift you up. All right, now,
it's an
now-
attack action to disarm. So, yeah. I mean, if you really want, it's a athletic skill check to try to reach down and grab it out of him to disarm it and grab it. But it's an attack, so
It
right.
falls
so the next,
to
so
the
my,
ground.
So my kicking. Oh, it falls to the ground.
It
You
falls
can't
to the ground on
Yeah.
a critical success, even.
grab.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't even knock it. It just makes it loose or something.
Yeah,
right? It
yeah.
loses its grip. That's
yeah.
All right. You
It's
know
not
what?
that good.
Let's knock him out. He's too dangerous. Skills.
You gonna attack? You attacking?
I'm
Or are you gonna push?
I'm gonna push.
Okay. What's the attack? What's the attack? Oh, 35!
Such a good roll.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's
That
a
is,
good
that
roll.
is tremendous.
How is your athletics at 18 plus 18 and mine is
Because
at...
I have that belt.
Oh god,
That is
that's
great.
All right. Well, you push him, and down he goes. And you hear-
No.
You see him flailing with his
What's
sword.
the sword's name? What's the
That
sword's
was
name?
great, man. That was teamwork. That's
Oh.
good teamwork.
We're not done.
Oh, you may come back. Oh, that's true. The nightmare.
We're not. We're not even close to being done.
So, how does he fall? I mean,
He's falling down. You see him, and there's like this blue mist, and he falls down, and then you see the mist part, and he disappears underneath the mist.
wow.
I like it.
Lomang, you're still up, and
I'm
you have
still
the
up, and I have
horse
one-
near you.
Okay, so I do actually can flurry. At
Yeah,
this point.
you can flurry.
Let's do it. All right, so I'll do crane wing number 2 and crane wing number 3. Right, those are my two attacks.
All right, 26. You hit
There we go.
10 points of damage, and 27, and you hit again.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Minimum damage both
productive
times.
turn.
21 points of
Jeez.
damage.
That was outstanding.
Okay. Gomez is
Dear
up.
me.
After all of that, I'm just gonna disrupt undead on the horse.
Okay.
Is it
nightmare
undead?
I don't even know.
I think it might be demonic. Try it.
Well, you'll
Try
find
it.
out. We didn't have time to make a roll on it.
Ooh, we'll know now.
You do it, and nothing happens. Well, it's positive energy, right? Let's see.
But it only works on undead, I
Nope.
think.
It hits and nothing happens. It's not
Dang
undead.
All right, so it's
That's
not
our-
so it's not technically undead.
No, it's not undead. He was.
It looks damned undead.
He
I
was
think
undead.
it's elemental plane
demonic.
of
It's
fire or
demonic.
demonic, yeah.
Basil.
Well, maybe it's a
you're
little too
up.
late for this, but I'm going to give us an answer to that. I'm going to do an expeditious inspection on the nightmare. Well, no, on the horsey. I guess I technically don't know it's a nightmare yet.
Does that make it flat-footed to me if you succeed?
No. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Remember?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a large beast. It's a fiend. It has the smoke aura, which now came back, by the way, because the turn was up. It's resistant to fire. It can fly, and it has a thing where it gallops. It bursts with intense flame, and everything in its path, it sets on fire.
Eek.
Yeah. They're pretty horrible.
Probably immune to fire too, or resistant.
They're resistant to fire. They're
Yeah.
not immune. But they have hooves, jaws. They're very fast.
Do I have any sense of how it reacts to cold?
It doesn't have any weaknesses, so that you know of. It's only resistant. So cold is, believe it or not, even though it's a creature made of fire and smoke, it doesn't do anything extra.
All right. Well, I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Okay. Well, that's a good roll, 32. You could probably want to keep that one.
And I'm going to go ahead and attack with the bow, with my bow, with Heartseeker.
Okay.
Ironically, I rolled the same number on the attack. So.
Yes, you did. So you hit. And you do...
I guess 14 damage if it's not a crit.
Well, no, the sneak attack... No, it's 11 damage plus the sneak attack, right? So that's 22 damage.
Oh, the additional is... Okay, you're right.
Yeah, the
sorry.
way it's set up. is
Right,
sneak
okay,
attack.
my bad.
However, there is a 20% miss chance because it is covered in smoke. So give me the DC. What do you roll?
Flat
Let's
check.
see. 10. You hit.
Okay, and as a side step, as part
Looks
of my
half dead.
as my new ability of shared stratagem, I tell Dougie, look for the fiery spot on its neck. It's vulnerable there. And now Dougie has flat-footed against it.
All right. Well, here's what's going to happen.
Well, I still have one action left.
Oh, sorry.
I actually have 2 actions left.
What? You're
Well,
going
'cause-
to? You're doing too many things.
Or no, 1 action.
No, you have
Devise
one
a
action.
stratagem-
Yeah, but
devise
you
a
have one. I was like,
stratagem
whoa,
was
whoa,
one.
whoa.
But the expeditious inspection was free, so I still have 1 action. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get another.
Okay.
Go ahead and try to get.
Yeah,
another
sure,
hit.
sure. Sorry about that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Give me another flat check. Give me another flat check. It's 29. It's not a crit though.
And I don't get the precision damage this time around.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We'll take
You
10.
hit.
We'll
So
take
it's
a
just
10.
5.
We're getting really lucky with that.
Yeah, really lucky.
Okay.
I rolled 2. I rolled the almost minimum damage on that.
So, are you ready to see what's going to happen?
Yes.
Good news. Dougie and Gomez are no longer frightened. You're still sickened, Dougie, because you have to retch that up. The nightmare in front of you dissipates and disappears into a puff of smoke.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no, that's not good.
It's good.
That's
It's teleporting
really,
down to get
really
it's
bad.
teleporting down to get its boss.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can it move faster than falling speed though? Fast
Well-
is fast, but
No, I think the guy survived and he's just
Oh,
getting-
Basil realizes that it looked like, oh yeah, this guy can probably summon this steed at will, and it flies at 90 feet. Or 90 feet, so it can move 270 feet around.
do we want to run
Damn.
forward into that doorway?
I think we get flanking position. I'll go north, you go south.
Here's the
makes
good
sense.
news. The good news is it was amazing. You pushed him off, you shoved him off, great. The bad news is he has a flying mount, and he's going to be back. So you guys either can try to attack him and kill him, or run away.
I'm thinking this doorway might be small. Do we have an idea if he's larger
There's
than this
no
doorway?
way he can get through. Like, the mount cannot get through those small doorways. So if you ran back to this area here,
All right.
But the question I had was he too big for this door? I don't
he's
know.
not too big. He's a normal size.
Okay.
Yeah, the horse is, though.
No way.
So if we blow this off and charge forward, we won't have to deal with the horse.
Or him if we can
Or
just keep
him.
the door shut.
Like worst case scenario, we'll have to deal with him and not
I
the
mean,
horse.
like all undead, I mean, I don't know. He looks a little special, but still, it may be like he's mindless. Like, if we're not in sight, he'd just ignore us at this point. You know?
No, the headless horsemen, no, they're intelligent.
Are they? Oh. They have no head. How could they be intelligent?
It's
Not only that, they can
Sounds
talk.
so like the
Donahan.
They can talk. They're
Really?
super smart. They can talk.
yeah.
It's like Full Metal Alchemist.
Soul is not embodied in their head. They think with their soul, their hard twisted soul.
Right.
Yeah, let's just take it a win and go.
On top of that, let's see. Lomang has displacement because he drank one of those things. Dougie is sick and puking because he was in the fog. Gomez is fine, and Basil's all the way in the back with the bow, and Dougie is up. And this is only round 3, I believe. So, Dougie, what you going to do? He flew off and in front of you. You see a door. There's a hallway. There's hallways to the left and right of you, up, down, every direction. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna run away. What you gonna do?
Well, guys,
Dougie, I just got an epiphany. If you care to hear my epiphany,
I do care. Damn it.
We have the medallions that keep the statues from attacking us. He does not. Let's run back into that room and see if we can make it a three-way.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like that idea. I was going to charge forward and risk bleeding encounters into one another because he might not know that we went through that door in, I don't know. I kind of like that fallback position. You guys want to try that?
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
a pretty good plan, though.
I like it.
If he's been there all this time, maybe he knows not to go in there. But on the other hand, it's not. It's probably better than staying here and slugging it
Because,
out with him.
man, this is our only chance of getting through this hallway scot-free, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he just comes back here, if he just patrols this little walkway that we're on, and, you know,
Like,
that's
we
like what
outrun
his
him
little-
into the dungeon.
like if that's his little script that he's going to follow, we could game him that way and just say, okay, he's probably not going to pursue us. He is, well, if he's followable, then he's followable. So I think we could possibly exploit that.
We're gonna take advantage of his pathing.
Yeah, his patrol route. But dang, like I do like that.
Whatever you're gonna
fallback
do,
position
make
too.
it quick.
What do you guys say? I can delay my turn till after Lomang.
I like the going south. I just have a feeling because of his undead weirdness nature, it's not going to activate them. But let's
Yeah.
worth a shot. We can fight him in a bigger room at least. I don't know if that's good or
Yeah,
bad.
I have a
bad thing. Though.
yeah, it's like, I'm
that horse is
hoping-
grim.
right. I'm hoping because they are specifically the defenders of some good god, and he's a goddamn devil. They have one job, and their job is to fight guys like him. So I'm hoping that
yeah.
the reason why he's down the hall, not amongst them, is because he was placed there because they're an entity.
Now refresh my memory. Is the amulet that we're wearing? It's a deity for good.
Aerodin.
Yeah, isn't Aerodin a good deity?
Yes.
It's stupid. I
Okay.
should know the lore.
Aerodin is
He's
the
like the
god.
goody two shoes, right?
Well, okay. Long story
It's been
short,
a while.
It's been a little while. Aerodin is wow. Okay, he's
10,000 years.
Yeah, he's been the god who basically brought the Starstone, made Absalom, brought humanity from the depths of slavery and made them take over the entire world. He is the god, like a capital T and a capital G. He was the most powerful god of all and sort of like the leader. He's like Zeus.
In the words of Ron Burgundy, he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. 100 years ago, he died, or so it's thought. He disappeared, and all of his temples and everything has sort of gone bye-bye, and now there's no more power. And so that's why this temple was abandoned. So it's probably about 100 years old or so because, well, Aerodin's not around anymore, so there's no more power for any of his followers. So
Does this guy, the armor that he was wearing, do any of our religious guys who know occult, I think what it was?
Which guy? Are you talking about the horseman?
The headless horseman? Like, did Lomang or Gomez or Basil, who knows stuff that's hocus pocus, did they recognize whether or not he was wearing the medallion or wearing armor that is affiliated with Aerodin? Or
I never got a good look at him. By the time I moved up, you guys had pushed him into the corner by the pit, and so he was out of my field of view.
how about you, Lomang? Do you have any?
No, not really.
I'm
not trained in much stuff.
actually leaning now toward getting both, doing both. I want to run forward, and then when we have to leave this dungeon. That's how we leave the dungeon. Is we draw him into the shallows and drown him. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, there's actually a picture of what he looks like in handouts. And that's accurate. I'll even let you look at that if you want to. Whatever you see on him is what he has. So take
Okay,
a
so
look
that's
there.
a big skull on his shoulder pad, pauldron. I think that's what that's called.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see a medallion.
What do you think,
he's
Seth?
wearing. Looks like he's
I think
wearing.
it's like
full
and it's hard
plate
because it's a
armor.
little.
They're both good plans.
All right,
I
let
hate to
me
say.
be completely. Let me full disclosure. I am being a little metagaming here. There's a little metagaming going into my strategy because
Fair play.
we either have to fight him or we don't have to fight him, and all everything that's being telegraphed is that we have to fight him. And so,
we have
if the answer is we have to fight him, that seems like the good move tactically to fight him.
To pull him back.
If you think we could run and not fight him, then we should run.
I'm going to completely counteract that. That is, don't try to meta this. There's no, we quote have to fight him. The only person you will ever quote have to fight, and even that is questionable, is the big bad boss, because you just have to bring them in. You could, in theory, go through and not fight everyone. It's extremely possible for you to Deus Ex this.
Space,
and go through
especially
almost
after the last dungeon, we bypassed.
I mean, you yourself
I think we should
prove
go
that
south.
point.
So I think it comes down to that. It's like can we get away from him?
No.
If we could get away from him, you're right. And I don't think.
Well,
we can.
you don't
If
know
we could
that.
Get
He
away
opened the
from
door
him-
and he walks through. I mean, he can
Well,
walk
that's
through
just
the door.
No, he doesn't walk
that's
through
why it's a
doors.
judgment
No.
call. But-
Let me back up.
No, but
He's
that's
not
why
a
it's a
ghost.
judgment call.
He's not a ghost.
No. I'm saying if he can fit through that door, like if we open that door and go that way, he can just open that door and go that way also.
Well, why don't you make a decision, or at least, how about this? Lowman can move really fast.
Yeah.
Lowman can check out the door.
Okay, so just to clarify what I'm like, there's the player that's doing something. Just to clarify my answer, player wise, I have a feeling that we have to fight him, and so let's fight him on ground of our choosing. Character wise, he called his horse for a reason. He called his horse because not just to save his ass, because he's going to come after us. And and anything that you know about Headless Horseman, man, that guy chases Ichabod Crane to the gates of hell. So my character is thinking he's going to come after us. Better for us to go to the guardians of the God of Good.
I'm convinced.
for
That's all I
assistance.
need to hear.
Yeah, and I don't want to
but
fight
running
here
is
either.
also viable. So
I don't want to fight here because I don't want to fall into that pit myself, because that's death for me. I don't have a flying horse, so I'd rather go somewhere safer. And I don't want to bleed encounters. Who knows what's beyond that door?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's 3 moves for me.
Okay. You move all the way
Dougie
back.
is
You're
done.
down near the statue.
Hi,
And then the statue comes alive. No, it does not. I presume you all have your little amulets out, showing it proudly to the statue.
Yep.
Our little VIP badges, yeah.
Yeah, Lomang is up.
okay.
Now here's where Lowman goes the opposite direction of what Dougie does. Although I don't think he can move.
That's
as
2
fast as
actions.
me. Oh shit! That's 2 actions.
That's
You
2
went
actions.
all the way. Oh my gosh!
And
Is that feat called Coward's Run? Is that the ability?
yeah, I'm gonna hide behind that pillar. I hide.
I believe we actually dubbed it Cowardly Stride.
Cowardly
Yeah.
stride.
It was actually in the episode we listened that went on the air this week, because that was when we fought the bees, and then Lomang's immediate reaction was to run.
It's more of an expeditious retreat, if you will.
Well, Gomez is.
Oh.
Gomez just saw Dougie and Lomang run by him so quick. There's still woofs of zip lines in the air.
Oh, I joined them. I cast the first level spell Fleet Step on myself to gain plus 30-foot bonus to my speed, and that's 2 actions. And in my third action, I move 55 to catch up to them.
Look at that! I gave you a little foot icon just to show that is how fast you are moving. So you are watch my foot. You thought Lomang was fast. Oh no! Little Gomez is going to be running all the way down and then doing a little lap around Lomang just to show you how fast
That
he
is faster than me. Yep, that is.
That is crazy.
I actually only moved 45.
Oh, Gomez, are you moving down?
Let me just look at a map for a second. Yes, I am moving toward Dougie, toward the statues, toward what I hope is aid and safety.
You're going to find out the hard way.
Let's see how far can I move here.
Crazy.
We've been tainted because we fought the skeletons, and now they'll attack us too. Shit!
You guys killed those skeletons. Those skeletons were not that big of a deal. It looks scary, but you just dismantled those things.
Actually, Gomez, you could use one of your cheaper tokens. Is there something you could drop on the ground that would attract that guy's attention? That we won't have to run up and whap him one to like.
Do you have a feather token head? That's what you need.
Yeah, that's true. No, I
Head?
don't.
Oh.
And you know what? If
It might be funny.
If we run back to the statues and then it's just quiet for 10 minutes, I am perfectly fine with that. I anticipate we're not going to have to pull him.
You're probably right.
How much further? You can go further than that, Gomez, I'm sure.
Well, I get one.
Oh
action.
no, you
There's
get
two
one
action
move.
casts
Oh my god,
spell.
that was one movement. Holy crap, that was a big movement.
Yeah, well, I move at 50. I move at 55 now, right? Because it's 25 plus
there's
30.
two actions to cast the spell. One. Okay, Basil, you're all by yourself. What you gonna do?
Oh, the plodding Tengu with 25-foot move.
He's like, wait up, guys! Thunk, 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 thunk. You think a bird would be a little bit faster? Hey
Yeah.
guys, hey guys, what are you doing?
I'm right now
That
looking
is
up
two moves.
if I can stack Longstrider on top of this.
And I will just kind of get an arrow ready. Of course, I can't officially ready an action because I have to do two. I have to have two actions to do it.
Okay. All is quiet on the Western Front. Dougie, you're up again. Next round.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. You're in the hallway. You're in a big ass hallway.
You know what? I don't know. He's gonna go. Let's say here. Let's get some flanking action going.
Where are you going?
Lomang.
Where are you going?
I'm
I can't even see you.
moving next to the statue.
Wait.
get some-
You're having a 15 foot wide and tall statue that you're hiding behind.
Yes.
That's
Well, I'm also the opposite side of the room of Lomang, so we don't actually have to.
Is it the
lose ground
pincer maneuver that
Yes,
you're trying?
yes. We're drawing him in and.
Draw him in and draw him to shallows and drown him.
All right. Well, Lomang, you're up, and your dissipation is disappearing.
Right. I know it's annoying that that's disappearing.
Wah.
Alright, so
Height.
I'm gonna go here
Where?
and I'm gonna take my crossbow out and I'm gonna load it.
Where are you going?
I'm sorry. I go 20
told you.
feet to the south. Yeah, I'm going 25 feet to the south to behind this other pillar.
Up.
Taking out my crossbow, loading it, and pointing it towards Gomez and Basil.
Is that the kill box? Are you guys setting up a kill
That's
box?
the kill box. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
is
it's
a
a kill
good
box.
kill.
yeah.
Actually, is a good kill box. Gomez, you could run around this entire room and come right back to where you were in 6 seconds.
I gotta tell you, not enough. I'm actually doubling down. It looks like transmutation stacks, so Longstrider, add 10 feet. I pull out my
Really?
scroll, I cast it. Yeah, I pull out my
Does
scroll
it
and I cast it.
stack?
It looks like it does. I looked up transmutation. There's nothing that says it doesn't stack, and
Holy
the spell says it adds plus 10 feet to your move. It doesn't replace your move or anything. It just boosts it 10 feet.
Well,
You've made a
congratulations. You found the one thing that stacks in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and if anyone was going to find it, it would be Seth Lipton, because that is what you do.
So now I
Pulls
move
it out.
65.
Cast that
Seth Lipton,
spell.
Esquire. Rolls lawyer.
Oh, and you know what? Wait.
Well, that's 3 actions, though.
That's true. All right, and I also have a feat that I can take a step if somebody ends their turn next to me. Just to keep that in mind.
Basil, you're up.
This time I will ready an action that if I see him come within range, I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
Okay. Dougie, you're up again. Yeah.
Huh, wait. I mean, I don't know why Basil Gomez, what are you doing there?
Oh, that's me stuck because I got greedy and I had to pull out a thing and I used all my actions.
All right, I'm just doing nothing.
I'm trying to lure him.
Oh,
All right, as long as you know how fast he moves.
Low man, you're up.
All right, I'm liking how this is going. So Gomez, you guys are just sort of hanging out there in my line of fire, huh? I'm liking the idea of.
I actually might have to write. I just saw something. It's like now that I understand the keyword world, I have to look up a status bonus because they are both status bonuses. If status bonuses don't stack, then
Nothing
I can't do what I did.
stacks.
All right, so then I actually couldn't do that then.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
In which
It was
case, I move the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
Okay, I now position myself on the southernmost wall next to this statue. Actually, I'm gonna make it there just in case this thing stirs and I don't want to get knocked over. But from here, how do I make that line that shows the distance?
Oh, it's the little circle with the ruler-looking thing. You click that.
But
Okay,
if you,
so,
yeah.
So there's 110 feet. My crossbow's first range increment is 120 feet. So I can. So now I ready an action so that if he appears anywhere here, I shoot him.
Okay. Okay. Go,
All right,
Miz.
so I got to retcon my last action. I
Sure.
moved 55 to where south behind the pillar to where Lomang was also, and now I have to do something. And if you ready an action, that readies an action. It readies one action.
It readies something that can. It takes 2 actions to ready something that can only be used in 1 action. So it's almost no
Right.
spells. Like
You can,
very few spells.
yeah.
It's done on
I
purpose.
could ready my
Your focus spell will work. That you can ready.
right, and movement is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Is readying an action? Is that a reaction fast effect? Specifically, if I ready,
Yes.
he appears next to me and I run. Does he still
Yes.
get an attack on me?
Well, it depends. You only get 1 reaction. So what happens is readying basically turns your action into a reaction. So if you, for example, had attack of opportunity, which is a reaction, you cannot use both. You can't use your ready action and attack of opportunity. You only get to use one.
Right. So what I want to do is I want to ready my reaction. So if he appears next to me to chop my head off, I'm gone. You know,
Okay.
I
So you
I
just-
moved.
Yeah, you can move. I mean, you can actually, you can ready to step or move or really do anything you want. You can attack.
But
whatever
if
you
he
want.
still has a reaction, he can still attack of opportunity.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it gets
I'll-
crazy.
I'll do that. Okay, so for lack of anything else to do, and so that's 2 actions. I have one other action. Scroll scroll of healing in my hand.
Okay, Basil, what you doing? You still waiting?
I don't see him.
Not yet.
I guess I will wait another round. I'm Arnold and the Predator. Do it! Come get me!
Gonna have to paint your face.
I'm right here!
Wow, that was freaky.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, you hear?
Just waiting.
You hear hooves. I don't know how the hooves work on air, but they do. Shunk, shunk. Here he comes. Whoa, here he comes. Watch out, girl, he'll chew you up. So there he appears down the hallway. So I presume everyone's ready. The actions go off. There he is.
Yes.
He's on his nightmare. Now, are you attacking him or his nightmare? I presume him.
I'm gonna say him.
Yeah, that's probably the smart idea. Never go for the ads. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? Whoever wants to go first, you
Go for it, Basil.
Okay, Basil.
Your bow is better than my crappy crossbow, but
Don't miss.
Oh
Ah.
my!
Wow.
Oh my.
32.
He rolls a 17. Nice time.
I don't get the precision damage because I didn't have enough actions to make it a devise a stratagem.
However, he does have concealment with the stupid horse. So give me a DC 5 flat check to hit. What did you roll? You rolled a 1.
oh no!
Damn it!
Oh no!
Oh no. It would have been good, but yeah. Next up, who's up?
All right, I'll take my shot.
Okay.
Is it a 20% chance of
Yeah,
missing?
it's basically
DC
if you roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, you miss.
Okay.
Stupid smoke.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, 28. Miss.
I miss it.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Yep.
All right, so that's it.
That's it. And how he keeps coming.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
All right, he's like halfway down the hall, and you see him on his horse. The horse is like kind of floating a little bit. I mean, you hear the hooves, but it's actually flying, which is weird. Dougie, you're up. You can kind of see him down the hall.
Oh god.
It's pretty far away from you, though. Let's see. He personally is 60. Actually, any square of the horse, he's in. He's in all squares. So he's 55 feet from you currently, by the way. So that's the rule. The rule is Actually, I'm going to give you a little understanding of mounted combat. So the way this works, and this actually will help you determine your strategy because this is a hard fight. He has to use an action to command the horse. So he only gets 3 actions. The horse gets 0 actions. So if he moves the horse, it's one of his actions. So he has to use... It's not like the horse gets 3 actions and he gets 3 actions. So he basically only gets 3 actions between him and the horse, which is kind of important because that should help you out a lot.
Okay.
Anyhow, Doug, you're up.
Use
your ranged attack. Oh, that's right. You don't have any ranged
Yeah,
attacks.
my ranged attacks are his very clean language insults. That's basically what he has.
You used to have a crossbow. What happened to that? You throw it in the fire?
Yeah, he
he threw
threw
that
it-
away a
threw it a long time ago.
Long time ago. That thing is.
I believe
long
that's back at the
gone.
Dragonfly Pagoda.
They actually put it on the wall as a memento. As this is the person who saved us and rescued the hostages, the crossbow of sanctity. And it's like up on the wall and everyone prays to it.
I'm going to ready a skirmish strike. If he gets within 5 feet of me, I'm going to do that. I'm going to prepare.
Lomang. He's really far away from you.
We're gonna wait till he comes in this room and see what these statues do. So I will reload,
Yes.
fire.
Okay. Fire!
Let's do that.
Fire! Shoot them both. 29 is
Shoot
pretty
the
good.
glass.
Miss.
Still a miss.
Wow, 29 misses.
All right, so that's a reload.
Oh my god.
Shot, and
Yep.
I'm gonna reload again.
Okay, this is a more of a spellcaster fight, or flanking and doing everything to mess him up fight. Gomez, you're up. Can you see him? Not really.
Yeah, I can't see him yet, can I?
Nope.
All right,
He's really far north.
All right, so one hand has that 3rd level scroll of heal from Lomang.
That might hurt him.
One action, the other hand has Wand of Manifold Missiles. And I shift a little bit to see if I can see him. I move over here. And I get advantage.
Yeah, now you can see
You can
him.
see him.
All right, so I pull out the wand as one action. I have the scroll is from last turn. My move is another. I have 1 action left, and I think that is enough to activate the wand. Right? Let me see how this works. You cast Magic Missile of the indicated level. After you cast a spell, an additional missile or missiles are released from the wand at the start of each of your turns, as though you cast a 1-action version of Magic Missile. Choose
Yep,
target
it's
each time.
activate. Activate is cast a spell. You cast magic missile. Wow, I've never. I don't know. I think it's.
Yeah, you send a dart of force, it automatically hits. For each additional action you use when casting a spell, increase the number of missiles you shoot by 1 to a maximum of 3 missiles for 3 actions. Okay, so it's one missile.
Why not 2 missiles?
All right, well,
heightened.
activating an item is only 1 action, so you
All right.
can activate it.
So
and-
the Roman candle is lit. 1d4 plus 1 force damage. First blood.
Nice.
I don't know if it's first blood.
all right, it automatically hits and 120 feet. So roll the damage, I guess.
Max damage, 5 points. Woo!
Ooh, look at that.
Nice job.
But the good thing is fire forget. It takes 1 hand away, but it's a little bit of a ping every round.
It only took you, I don't even know how long, and you finally get to use it. Ding a ding a ding. Missile away. Basil, you are up. He's getting closer to you. Closer.
This time there will be the devising of stratagem.
Okay. That is a 9.
Since that is likely to miss, I will attack the horse with the bow.
Oh, okay. Did not expect that.
Well, I can't hit him.
The
with
horse is
24,
actually
so-
damaged, so that's a good. I like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Fire at the horse.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Nice job. That's a
Wait, but aren't you using the devised stratagem number or no?
No, I said I'm switching to the horse because the devised stratagem number wasn't good enough to hit him.
All right, well, this will be a very deadly hit if you roll the concealment. 1d20. By the way, don't forget everyone has a new hero point. 11. You hit.
It's
So
a hit.
what is that?
Nice.
26 plus 7. So what's that? 34 damage on the horse?
33, but yeah.
33. Ow! The horse doesn't look good. It's not looking good. The poor horsey. I don't know how you hit a horse made out of fire and smoke.
Yeah, I don't like that horse. We should maybe take it out because it's giving that.
Yeah, it's got the debuff. I don't know what you guys are.
Am I feeling bold enough
Yeah.
to go for another shot, or do I move?
No, get out of there. Get
I'm
out
getting
of there.
out of there, so I'm gonna move.
Get out of that.
Go toward Lomang.
Chopper.
Get out. Are you moving away? Oh, okay. You moved away. Good job. He can still see you. Oh, you can see him. He can see you. Oh, no, he's up.
That's 25.
Oh, he's hiding. I'm coming for you, Barbara.
What's that from?
Night of the Living
Night
Dead.
of the Living Dead.
Oh,
All right, so the horse charges up to the entranceway, right to as far as he can get. Now, he's not actually going to come in, so that's his first action. The second action is he pulls out his spear. And the third action is he's going to throw that spear at... who can he see?
it's either a long chuck or you got coverage with Dougie and Basil. In fact, you can't see Basil from there.
Oh, Lomang. He's gonna
Yeah, I don't
throw
see
his
him, so
spear.
theoretically he can't see me.
Catch it in your stomach,
Ah, doesn't
Lomang.
come
That's
close.
that's a miss.
It hasn't come close. It like clanks off the
Clank. I
tiles.
deflected with my.
Clank. You did not deflect it. He missed by a mile. You're like making it look like, hey, look, I deflected it. He's like,
Yep.
it's like you do the big move, and then like 3 seconds later, you hear the clank. It's totally not synced at all. He's done. Dougie, you're up. Come on, brave
He
man.
doesn't seem to want to come into this room, does
God.
Nope. He's actually here. I'm going to move the horse. Come on, man.
Is that where the horse is?
That's where
Okay,
he
so-
and the horse is. Now, any square you can hit him. He is one with the horse.
Okay, so I am going to. Is this an ally that I can move through, or do I have to run around him? I don't know how this statue works.
Not an ally.
It's nice and green, though. All right.
Yeah, but he's
an
not
ally.
helping us. He's
He's
just
not an ally.
neutral at this
2,
point.
3,
No, he's a statue at this point.
4, 5. Okay, now I am going to do my double slice.
So you run right up to him. You're gonna
Right.
try to double slice who? Him or the horse?
The horse.
Okay. Of course. of
Okay,
course.
so do I have to make any saving throws now?
No, you're already sick.
All right.
You're already sickened.
All right, so let's get.
Can't get any more sick.
Here's the horn. I'm looking at the. Okay. Main. Is it gouache? We talked about this last time. Is it gouache, Jason? The main gouache?
Well, gauche.
Main gauche. Men
Yeah.
gauche. The men gauche. I'm going to try that.
A 24
Yeah.
for your main gauche. All right, well, give me a.
On the horse.
Oh, he's actually easier to hit. That's why.
Oh, he's way easier to hit. Give me the 1d20 check.
Okay.
A 2.
Dang it. Miss. All right. And now the rapier.
Wow. That
crit.
could be a crit.
That's
that
a
could
crit.
be a crit. Well, 1d20.
If I hit. All right. Well, here we go.
Or is it going to be the miss sound? Oh, you
my
hit.
goodness.
Nice.
All right, here's the good news. It's so much damage, it doesn't even matter.
Really? Let's see. How much damage does it?
Well,
I think it might have
double
been
that.
injured
It's
before.
26 plus deadly, so it was like... Alright, so it's 28 damage. But it killed it. The horse is dead. And then the horse dissipates in a puff of smoke. Woohoo!
What happens to Frefirth?
Yeah, Mr. Dismounted, violently dismounted guy.
Falling damage, maybe.
God, you
Not
guys
gonna take
really...
falling.
right.
That's 10.
right. fall
He might be
damage.
prone, but I don't know.
I'll say that he falls and he's flat-footed for now. He kind of goes clank, and he's sort of like half on his knees, and he's flat-footed.
And that smoke disappeared, right?
Oh yeah, the smoke's gone. The horse is
That
gone.
is very key. Okay.
He still has all of his weapons, though. He still has everything.
Except for his spear.
No, he has spears. He has 3 more. Sorry, 2 more, actually. 2
I'm
more
done
on him.
with my turn.
Okay. Well. Okay. Low Mag.
I got a clean shot. Oh no, he's not. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah,
Get
I got
in
a clean
here.
shot. I got a
We
clean
need we
shot.
need melee.
But I have a loaded crossbow, so I'm going to shoot. The plan was to bring him into the room, but
Yeah, he didn't obviously get a hold of our plan, so he's not on that plan.
I know, but we could just peg him.
The
right.
memo was not sent to his office.
Oh, did you roll 35?
Yes.
I don't know. It kind of has to go through Dougie a little, so you
That's
might
a
have.
straight
Okay,
shot.
you hit.
It hit. Oh, the smoke's gone now too.
Yeah,
right?
smoke's gone. No more rolls. You got him. So 12
right,
points
let
of
me-
damage. Okay, now he's taking damage. Now you actually might get a shot at this. Maybe. We'll see.
All right, and I say, hold on. All right, so I think I have enough movement. All right, I'm like that room up there, that weird octagon room, or
Mm-hmm.
what is that? We've seen that before, right? There was.
Yeah, there's I mean, you went into it very briefly. You didn't really look around, but that sort of is this room filled with urns, and that's sort of like a room of the dead. That's where all the, the urns of ashes were.
All right, I say
On
he's
shelves.
too strong. I'm getting out of here.
Really?
That's what I say. And
Double
I go,
movement to go up those stairs. Double way, by the way. So
I think I have enough movement to get there.
Yeah, but you can just jump up those stairs.
that's an action. So you're just running up the stairs behind him, kind of. Gomez, you're up.
Is that a door that's there,
No,
or just a stairway?
just
Okay.
stairwell going down.
Okay.
All right, Gomez is up. So your missile thing.
One of
goes
the
off.
one of the oldest Magic the Gathering cards, the Revenge of Tim. 2 points of damage, magic missile.
Ha!
But then,
Okay.
primal force of blue light manifests between Gomez's hands, growing in power until he directs it at the body of the headless creature. Lightning bolt.
Wow.
Nice. Is this guy undead? He's got to be, right?
Not sure what he is.
Okay, I guess you hit him. Let's see, a reflex save, huh?
Yeah, he's very reflexy.
Oh no, he fails.
Ah, excellent.
Nice.
28 points of damage. I'm looking it up.
He rolled a 6.
Where's my
Full damage.
Where's my saves? I don't see any saves against that damage. Ouch.
Immune to electricity. Sorry.
Ouch. I think you have 1 action left.
I do.
Because
You're right, I do.
The bolt is free.
So he's not immune to electricity.
No.
Huh.
That is important.
Everything you think you know about these
There is a
are-
basic. It says saving throw basic reflex, but it doesn't say what a save gives you.
What are you talking about? All
I went
basic
to
means...
articles of Nethys. I went to look up lightning bolt. Just
Oh, well, basic just means a basic saving throw is the standard critical, no damage, save, half damage, fail, full damage, critical fail, double damage. So any basic saving throw is always that.
oh
way.
right, another keyword.
It's a keyword. Yep. There's a different type.
I-
There's
I
like
moved-
a standard saving throw, which is different.
I move to what I hope will be the loving protection of one of these statues, the southernmost one.
Everyone's hugging the statues. Literally. Basil, you're up.
Yep.
Perfect.
Basil steps back out from behind the pillar. Since I've never gotten a good look at this guy, I do an expeditious inspection as a free action.
I don't know if you did that before, but
I was never in visual range of him.
aha. So
I was
you
always
say-
clipped. I could see the horse at one point, but I could never see him.
Okay. He is a Dullahan, aka a headless horseman, aka a headless horseman. Okay, I couldn't think of another one. They're pretty rare. They're not very common. But something that's interesting about these is that usually you know a few things. One, that they love to collect heads. That's their favorite thing in the world. Two, don't die near them because they will take your head. If you fall down or collapse, they will just cut off your head and then collect it. So don't do that.
Wow.
3.
Good to know.
They are usually cursed, and they're usually roaming an area where they're cursed, and there's usually a way to break the curse and make them, well, free of this world. So that's something to keep in mind. Other than that, you know that they're undead. You know that they are weak to good, which I don't think any of you have because none of you are paladins. They also have a frightful presence, which means anyone within 30 feet will get scared. I think we actually did that with some of you already last time, so I'm kind of going by memory. Because a lot of you were close to him, so I'm pretty sure we did this already, so I'm not having to re-roll that. And... oh, they have attacks of opportunity. There you go. That's what I'm giving you.
All right, well, I will devise a stratagem, and I will attempt to attack him.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, wait, sorry, I just rolled a regular d20. So let me
Okay. Roll the other one.
Lightning
roll
bolt?
that with the tool.
They changed lightning bolt to just 4d12 instead of like.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, that
apparently.
was crap, so I do
Interesting.
not see any weakness. So instead, I am going to cast... I guess I will cast my Ray of Frost at him.
Okay.
Since spells are not subject to the whole devise a stratagem limitation. That misses 2.
Ray of Frost. That is a... You almost hit Dougie. Dougie's like, hey!
I'm
Oh.
standing here.
Oh no. He goes. So
That
first
ain't
he
good.
heals a little. Just a little bit of healing.
Oh, that's right.
How much? Oh, do we know? Or
No,
we
but
not
a
know?
little bit. Little bit.
little bit.
Little bits. Let's say he takes one action to get back on his feet, another action to withdraw his sword, and a third action to attack Dougie. Let's see what one attack will do. Just one attack. Damn, that is a good attack.
Yeah. Wow.
20 points of damage. So
All
it was a
right.
33.
Ouch.
Okay. Dougie's up. Now or never. You get the
Okay.
full attack off, you're dead.
It's a good thing I ran away.
I know. I am going
You
to
can wait for me.
No, screw that. Oh man. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to do twin feint, or no.
We're waiting with bated breath.
Yeah. Double slice. Yeah. I'm same as before. Double slice. We're going to start out with the main gauche. 23. That's a miss.
That is a big miss.
And then we're going to start with the rapier. 28.
But they're only flat-footed if you hit with the first one, right?
Unless he's not still flat-footed.
He's
I
not
don't know.
flat-footed. Nope.
He righted himself.
Should have waited for Lo Mang. Missed with the 28.
I wouldn't have gotten flanking because I'm in the wrong position for flanking.
Well, I could have stepped one, but
Yeah,
Okay.
I know, but then I would have taken my turn. So I am going to, you know what? I'm going to step this way so Lo Lang does get flanking, and I'm going to attack. Wait! I'm doing my my fancy step and attack move.
oh, okay. You got to say these things.
I'm looking up. I'm looking up for it. Skirmish strike.
Okay.
All right. And I guess I'm just gonna attack with. Oh, yeah, rapier 2.
Nope.
Big miss. Actually, it should be rapier 3, right?
Yes, because it's your
Yes.
third attack.
Okay.
so
Right.
You missed by
Oh, I shouldn't have attacked.
so
I
much.
would not have. Honestly, that was just stupid.
Well, Lomang's up.
All right. First
Lomang,
action-
rescue Dougie.
Yeah, make it count, Lo Mang.
all right,
I'm
first
going down next turn.
action, crane stance. Second action, go there. Third action, flurry. Let's do it. Hold on. Green wing 1. Which green
Try
wing
not to
one?
miss.
Oh, there it is. How with the flanking?
You hit.
32. Flanking probably
Nice.
kicked it over the hump.
Let's try it again.
14 points of damage. Kapow! Punching that super strong full plate, no less. 22.
Clang, that's a miss. Clang.
Clank.
Clank.
trolley. All right, I am done.
Gomez.
I am now, after the big show, I am now nickel and diming. First, magic missile.
That's awesome. Are you just using the wand?
Yeah, the wand just goes on its own. It's
Oh,
just
it
like
does.
at the start of all of my rounds for this whole fight,
That's
it's going to
really
be just like pink,
good.
pink.
Can you use that every combat or just once a day?
Once a day.
I got to look it up. But
That's once a day.
It's
I think
got,
it's
it's got
once a day.
whatever the wand.
It's a necklace.
wand is.
Every
Yeah.
wand is the same. You can use it once a day. If you use it another time, there's a 50% chance it explodes. and the other 50% it just breaks.
So
Interesting.
4 points damage from that. Extended spell, disrupt undead.
Okay. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. So that will be saving throw. A fortitude save from Mr. Undead Boy. Up, makes it by 1. So, let's see.
It does 46? Wow. That's good.
Yeah, does a lot. And actually, it was a great roll, but it takes half. He still takes 10 points of damage.
Damn, Gomez is kicking some ass over here.
He's
Yeah.
probably done more damage than anybody
Oh
else.
yeah,
honestly.
he's killing this thing left and right. I think you're
It's the
done.
death of a
Yeah,
thousand
you're-
cuts.
Basil, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna go for devise a stratagem.
He has some cover. Let's see, what did he roll? Man, you keep rolling not great. It's 24. Not gonna do it. You think?
Trying to decide if it's worth hero pointing. Shoot. No, just go ahead and cast Ray of Frost again.
You can still use your bow. You just don't use that. Oh, but look at that! A critical. hit.
If I attack with the weapon, I have to use it. I have to use the devise a stratagem roll.
Well, that was definitely worth it because the Ray of Frost is a crit. And
Does
those
cold work on undead?
26, yeah. 26 points of
Really?
damage.
So they totally changed it. So these things.
I
don't
keep
have, like,
telling you that
resistances.
over and over
It's really
again.
weird.
It's
Yeah, I know, but these-
totally
I
different.
mean, undead are always
no,
immune.
Yeah.
no,
Mind
no,
affecting and cold.
No, no.
It's like the first time in like 40
Nope.
years undead or so.
Everything. The undead are. But forget everything you've learned. Okay. He just hit him with cold for 26 points of damage.
Wow.
And he's looking really, really bad. He actually might go. I can't believe you might bring him down. I think.
I'm just gonna try for a third attack and just try to crit farm him. This time with the bow.
Okay. Crit farm. Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun,
misses.
dun, 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 dun. By a mile. Okay, he's up. He heals just a little. Who wants to lose their head? Who wants to have air conditioning in your neck? Anyone?
I prefer
I
not.
think Lowman keeps hitting him. Dougie's
Okay,
not
low
hitting-
man.
Dougie's not even hitting him.
Here he goes. He takes
All right,
out
so
his...
hold on. Hold.
He hasn't done
If
anything
he's
yet.
attacking me.
Yes.
Well, if he attacks me, I'm going to use Crane Flutter. So that makes my armor class 29.
Explain how this
Oh,
works.
where'd that
since
come from?
Yeah, explain in detail since no one's ever seen this before.
No, you've seen it before. It was used once, I think. Crane Flutter. So it's part of my stance. It is a level 6 feat. I interpose myself between my arm between myself and my opponent. Your circumstance bonus to AC from Crane stance increases to +3 against the triggering attack. It's normally
Excellent.
+1.
Okay, here
Okay,
we
so yeah.
go. 29.
Oh, and he crits him. Oh my god.
Your jazz hands did not work.
Oh man, he.
I'm
30
not
died.
surprised. Believe me, that does not shock me in any way. Fully expect that. I gotta stop bragging about my stuff so much. And it's like the punish comes immediately with the boss key punish.
you're like, aha! I have this kung fu. I will do this. I will do this. I will do that. And he just slashes you for 42 points of damage.
That's nothing. I don't even barely feel it.
Oh, oh my god. Well, then he'll
Wow.
do it again. 27.
That's a
Let me just-
miss.
No, that's just a normal hit. It's just a regular hit. For a mere 17 points of damage.
What does he not? Doesn't that miss? His
No,
armor
it's-
class is
No,
29.
that was a one-time thing.
Oh,
It's only
One-time
against one
thing.
attack.
It's only against one
okay.
attack. He has a
Alright.
normal 27, and now he'll use his last and crappiest attack. That actually does miss a 21. So. Oh, Dougie.
Well.
he's just going at Lomang. Lomang's almost dead.
I mean, I only have a 29 AC. That's it. It's only
Yeah.
one next.
He rolled a 39.
I
Yeah.
understand what he rolled.
The
I do.
monster rolled an 18. Okay, I'm going to use my. God, I keep calling it twin attack. Double slice. Main gosh.
Dougie
Mean gauche.
attacks with your man gauche, mean gauche, mangi.
Mongoosh.
I don't know what the hell it's called.
Mongoose?
29.
You have a pet
Mongoose?
mongoose?
Yeah, 29.
You
and,
hit because you have
yeah.
you have
Flanking.
flanking. So that is
Like in.
14 damage. Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
And.
Oh, he's not looking good. He's not looking good.
Attack with a rapier.
No way.
John does get very lucky. Very lucky.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's not even fair. How much damage?
Critical.
is that?
Natural 20.
So that's
For-
30 damage plus sneak attack, 40 damage plus deadly, 41 points of damage. Lomang, can you do
Wow.
41 points of damage?
Is deadly
No.
multiplied?
No, deadly's
Okay.
just added.
All right. Well,
Not
41.
yet. Nice.
Awesome.
And that's how you kill a headless horseman.
You should have kept it the unnerfed version of him.
what was the difference? Can you tell us?
Shh.
All
No,
right.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to talk about that.
Well, he's still healing.
So here's the thing: you cut off. Well, he doesn't have a head. You cut off his limbs. You crit him. He collapses, and as you do, his body and items dissipate
God.
into shadowy
Oh,
nothingness.
Even the spear that he threw. Oh.
Everything dissipates.
Oh.
Basil
that
knows
Sucks.
that he A is cursed and B will be back unless you lift the curse.
Oh God.
Mm. He's like a haunt.
We should have offered him a hat.
Okay, so we do know that something here probably cursed him, and if we kill that thing, then maybe that will do it.
We do know this is a safe room too. He's not coming in this room.
Yeah, we do.
Heal me.
Yeah. Dougie is also wounded badly. Actually,
No, he's not.
I
You
should
guys-
have
you actually
52.
do- Oh, okay. You guys are doing okay when it comes to damage. In fact, that
Not
wasn't
bad.
even that bad. It was only bad when you were all the way up at the very tippy top and kind of in that very narrow hallway and he had the drop on you. Then it was
Yeah.
really bad. But once you retreated and took a safe position and killed the horse, it actually wasn't that bad.
yeah,
Nope.
killing the horse is key.
That was good,
that
yeah.
20% and the debuff and everything.
Yeah.
That was key. So let's do the
hand wave
hand
of
wave.
the
You
medicine.
can do the hand wave.
Okay.
I wave back to the hand.
Now, the only problem with the hand wave is that suddenly
He
you can't
reappears.
see. Oh no, it's dark. It's actually not that dark in this room, in this main room, because there's still some light
I
coming
can
in.
see.
But the other two people lose their dark vision.
If you want to not do that, I have that glowy, healy,
You only had 5 minutes of it left, anyhow.
touch me thing.
No,
So we could use that and just go and max.
You
it out.
have 5
So-
minutes
We have
left of it, so you're gonna have to
tons.
cast it
All right,
anyhow.
all
yeah,
right,
we
so it
have
doesn't matter.
tons of healing we need to do. So yeah, let's do the hand wave.
Yeah, there actually is light. I think I can't remember when you came. When it came, was it the middle of the night? I don't know. It's been so long.
I believe we came in at dusk or whatever.
Oh, right, dusk. And so there's still some light coming in this hallway. So there's still some light. It's not a lot, but you actually can see.
So can I return my hit points to max?
Yeah, you guys return your hit points. So you have to spend like half an hour healing up. And Lomang, there was more in this room, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna go back because I know we didn't check these rooms.
Yeah,
officially.
we hear
You guys kind of went pretty fast. You
Well, no, we heard the
definitely
clopping. We're not going to just like we need
Well,
to.
yeah, there's no
I'll
more
start
clopping.
searching this room.
So you guys taking your potions again, I presume. your dark vision potions?
After we're done healing.
I am not.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't, I don't
yeah.
need my dark vision potions.
I'm talking about the 2 that need them. Who needs it? I believe it.
I need it, but do we want to do that, or do we want to use just
Actually,
conventional light sources?
let's
Your
just
medicine,
use a
your
torch.
tonic.
Yeah, we'll use a torch while until
Okay.
we get up to that doorway.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so Lomang, you are in that room. Let me reread the description. This has been a little while. You see cinerary urns of all shapes and sizes cower the carved stone shelves that line the walls of these matching burial chambers. The coliumbra are connected by way of an adjoining hallway, and both rooms sit slightly lower than the rest of the catacombs. Oh, I guess those were stairs going down. Doesn't matter. Steep stone stairs to the west, south, east rise about 3 feet and lead out of the coliumbra. The northern end of the western chamber, a narrow tunnel winds into the darkness. Dun, dun, dun!
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Basil, you notice something.
That's odd.
That's odd. See, Basil, that you notice in the dirt, there's a path.
Guys, where Dougie is standing, put your character there. You can see there's like a little. Oh yeah.
Basil, that yellow line, that is the path you notice of footprints in the dirt and the dust.
Okay, well, we should probably follow that path.
Well, we've got doors
First, let's
on
take
this
I
level.
think quickly check that other room, the other one next to it.
Yeah. I obviously
This
I
one
do
over
like
here.
that idea,
What's this?
but
More of the same.
Yeah,
Urns?
yeah. I mean, their 2
What's
rooms
in
are identical, and they're these, whatever they are.
They're urns, but they have like ashes in them or something.
yeah,
Or they-
yeah.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
burial ashes. All right.
hey guys,
Yep.
if we know, if Basil tells us all about this, the way.
Oh
of the
yeah, I
Headless
assume I would be
Horseman,
telling you about it.
I'm thinking that we might be on the clock for that guy,
Yeah.
and if something beyond that door is what's cursed, if that's where his body needs to be and needs to be laid to rest in one of these places, I don't want to screw around with these thieves or whoever. I forget who. The society that we're going after. I don't think if this is their way into their clubhouse, their little Mickey Mouse clubhouse, then they probably have nothing to do with that horseman guy.
That's true. We probably
Yeah.
should deal with the horse.
Yeah, I really don't want to go down that crack yet until we.
All right. Well, one thing at a time, because you guys are going to go really fast. So, as far as I'm concerned, you literally went into that room for 6 seconds and left. So, what are you doing? Because everyone's going in different directions. So, give me some order here. Go a little slower, because otherwise, I'm telling you, you literally walked in, looked around, and leaving. So, because Dougie's literally leaving the room as we're talking. So, what are you doing? Are you looking? Are you searching? Are you spending 6 seconds and running
we
away?
have a half hour of searching because of like a lot of people weren't.
No one said that. You were in the other room when you were healing up. Now
That's
you're in
true.
this room. Healing is done. You are in this room. Tell me what you're doing. Don't assume anything.
Searching the room, searching the different urns and whatnot.
Okay. Basil, what are you doing?
I want to look a little bit more at the passage and try how big it is, or what size or what sort of creature might have made it, or something like that.
It looks like a completely natural cavern. It looks like a crack, and it seems to go down. It looks like you can squeeze through it, and as I said, it looks like you can see footprints in the dusty floor that clearly indicates that people have been coming through this hallway and into this passageway.
Well, Dougie is a master at perception, so he's going to also look the room over for valuables, curios, and party tricks.
Okay, you look the room over, and you find in the northeast corner of the eastern room that Dougie's in, you find 2 more loose holy symbols of Arodin in brass, and you find a rune stone with a rune carved into it.
Ooh, do I know what kind of rune it is, or do we need?
Someone who has magic and 10 minutes
Hey,
can look
guys.
it over and try to figure it
Yeah,
out.
let's spend 10 minutes figure out what this rune is.
Yeah, I can
And
take a look.
And I'm taking those 2 symbols too.
Yep, why not?
We might make some friends.
Okay. You're going to spend the 10 minutes, Basil?
Yeah, I'll spend the 10 minutes.
Okay, you spend the 10 minutes, you go through it, and you know what that is. That is a very good rune. That is a wounding weapon rune that can be transferred to someone's weapon or armor or something.
I'm checking out what wounding does.
Wounding,
good.
when you hit a creature with a wounding weapon, you deal an extra 1d6 persistent bleed damage.
Oh.
And on a critical hit, you do 1d12 persistent bleed damage. It can only be put onto a piercing or slashing melee weapon. Lomang.
That would be really good for a main gauche.
Pretty much that's you or Basil.
I have it's piercing.
Piercing or slashing.
Oh, piercing or slashing. Okay.
Yes. Now it takes a little time and effort to put this on, so you probably can't do it right now, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how long? Like an hour?
You have to pay, you have to get materials, and let me see.
Can't do it in a dungeon.
You can if you really want. You can do anything you want. You have to
Because we're
tell me
not
what
burning
you're
our spells.
Dude, you have to tell me what you're doing. So
Well, not that I'm claiming it or anything. I mean, it might be good for something that Basil, you got one of your sword cane. What's your sword cane? What are you rocking?
It's
on?
piercing, so I mean, it would also work well for the sword cane.
What's your runes though? Do you
So
have
this
a-
is a property rune, and a property rune you can put one on your weapon.
You get one property rune at +1.
Just one for now. As you level up, you can get more on them.
So either of us can use it because neither of us have a property rune on our
Yeah, I don't have anything on my.
It could probably go on the bow too if need be.
I don't know how that works. I don't know if it goes on the bow or if it
Isn't
goes.
piercing. Is the
Yeah, I
part of the
mean
arrow?
it's a little weird. I don't know if it's like goes. I mean, it's stupid to put it on the arrow. I guess it
It
goes. I don't
probably
know.
goes on the bow because that the bow turns
Yeah.
the arrow into that because it's
Yeah,
already it's already striking, is already working on it that way for any old bolt. Like, do they even
Mhm.
have magic arrows? Like, is that even a thing?
Basil.
Yeah,
has
they
a whole
do,
bunch.
but
Or like +1 arrow or anything? Do they-
well, no, they're not +1. They have most of the arrows I saw would inflict like statuses. Like I have a sleep arrow, and I have a vine arrow that entangles. So I think that the magic arrows are more status based. For damage, I think that goes with the bow.
I am going to argue that the main gauche is going to be used pretty much every round of combat.
That's a good point.
I'm okay with letting you have it.
I think, I know I'm being it makes more sense to put it on Doug.
Mind if I roll need?
Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah.
I'm doing
I'm gonna-
archery, sometimes I'm doing sword cane,
And
sometimes
you're doing spells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm all
like
over the map. So
this
it's
is
probably
like
more.
a need rule for Dougie.
Why wouldn't you put it on your main weapon though?
Because it already has the
the
slashing,
shifting one.
the
or whatever?
shifting. Yeah,
Correct. Yeah, you actually can't have two yet.
Yeah.
You're correct. He knew the rules. How about that? According to this, you need to make a crafting check. You have to pay 10% to move it on, and it takes a day.
All right, so
Okay.
let's
Oh,
put that in your bag of holding and
Goes
Not
in the
having
bag
that
of
yet.
holding, yeah.
let's keep moving.
Yep.
Very good.
So you
All
do
right.
some time. You spend some time searching. You go through the various dusty ashes. There appears to be nothing else in these rooms that is worthwhile. And I always presume that anyone who has magic, like Gomez, will also use detect magic as a default, which helps find these things quick. Other than that, yeah, you think that these two rooms have been well searched, and you have a little crack that goes down, and that's it. And steps, well-worn steps that Basil sees in the dust.
I like this dungeon.
What are you doing?
Do we want to make some sort of effort to deal with the horse by going over to where it was? And
Oh
looking for-
yeah, was there any remains at all of the horse?
Oh no,
The,
that's
night,
one
the
too.
nightmare. No.
So-
The nightmare.
So yeah, you're in the hallway where the headless horseman was. Everything's gone. Horse is gone. Everything. There's nothing left of this guy. It's as if he never existed.
Like Kaiser says, I'm searching that hallway for secret doors. No,
Well, you can do whatever
I
you
am
want.
going to. I should though, but I will. I'll be honorable. I'm an honorable thief. I'm gonna say, hey guys, so let's check out those doors before we go down.
All right.
What do you think?
Which doors?
Oh, I
there's a whole
The
bunch of
doors to the north,
Okay.
like past the ledge where we met the
All
horseman.
right. Yep. Okay. There's a lot of
Northwest.
doors.
There's
to the
actually
north.
2 sets of doors. There's a double set of doors
Yes.
down this long
Pick
hallway.
your poison.
Yep. There's a double set of doors, and then there's
Or-
the single door.
I kind of want to do. What do you guys? I don't know.
I think the northwest. Let's do that.
Northwest. Yeah, I kind of agree. Plus, we get a
Wait,
nice
what's going
little
on over
view.
here?
Okay, so you go down the northwest passage, and sure enough, there is. Let me give you a little bit of a description, because I don't know if I gave you the description, but I'll give it anyhow. Exterior light pours into the catacombs, from where the hall exits the gloomy underground and briefly becomes an open-air walkway that spans the cliffside. A lone stone wall lines the western edge of the bridge, offering the slightest protection from accidentally falling off the bridge and onto the rocky ledge 100 feet below. Above, a cavern ceiling dotted with pointy stalactites looms 20 feet over the bridge. The stalactites' ridges and nooks are inexplicably festooned with colorful ribbons, religious symbols, bedecked chains, necklaces, and other rope-like ornaments of religious significance. To the west, a naturally formed stone arch creates a similar span across the chasm. So you see in the ceiling in this area here, there's a lot of strange things in the ceiling.
Wait, that's where the chasm was, right?
This is where the ribbons
Yes.
are.
Yeah, the ribbons are in the ceiling. You didn't really notice them before because you were fighting for your life. And now you're looking around and you see above you in the stalactites, in the ridges and nooks, there's colorful ribbons, religious symbols, chains, necklaces, and other ornaments.
Do we have any mage hand or some telekinesis specialists in our group, Gomez?
I don't.
I usually do that stuff, but I think this time I did not. Here, hold on, let me take a
Yeah,
look.
that would be. And how high is the ceiling? This might be worth. Oh,
The only thing I have is I could summon an elemental to do things for us.
ooh.
It's 20 feet up is the ceiling.
I am a very good climber. I'm a really, really good climber.
And there's a bridge over there.
Yeah, there's like a bridge over there. Bridge over. That's a natural bridge, like that looks like a stone arch. That is.
I might be able to jump to that bridge.
Meanwhile, I'm going to listen at this door. To the
Okay.
north.
As you listen, okay, one thing at a time I'm going to do because you guys are kind of splitting. Okay, you go to the door. The door is a simple door made of iron bars and a iron lock plate. And you actually can see what is behind the bars.
Oh, it's a bar door?
You see a spiral staircase going down.
Down. Oh.
However, you also see that the large keyhole looks extremely strong.
But pickable.
Extremely strong.
Oh, so pickable.
And while Dougie and Lomang are hanging out over the ledge, something happens.
Oh god, the horseman comes back.
No, it's much more fun than that. Let's see. This is what's going to happen.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is that?
I gotta zoom in to read that.
Roll for combat.
That pit is very populated. There's lots in that pit.
You guys just can't get off. You guys have to stop hanging out around the damn pit. This thing is just hanging around.
Oh, it's a Zeidelberg.
a
It's like
roper?
a stalactite.
So
hanging-
as
Oh, wow.
Lomang and Dougie are looking around, suddenly they're like checking out. Lomang's like, I can jump that. Dougie's like, I think I can climb that. And out of the edges and the sides come these lashes. A sticky tendril
Oh no.
extending from its body to lash on top of Oh, let's see who it's gonna hit.
Hero point time.
In Soviet Russia, cave climb you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.